Hello, this is Paul Martin from Martin Healthcare Advisors, and you're probably wondering why I am videoing today from my car, but there's definitely a purpose for this. Today we're going to talk about marketing and how to build and develop long and forever lasting relationships with physicians, which will absolutely build your referral base, will diversify your referral base, and add profitability to your practice. And the reason I'm taping from the car today, and I'd first like to give credit to my son Alexander Martin, who's the videographer today. Thank you, Alexander.
You're welcome.
And so what I'd like to start with today is that if your marketing representative or marketing rep, or we call them physician liaison, if they're not spending a lot of time out of the office in their cars, driving from physician office to physician office and meeting directly with physicians, they're probably not doing a very good job. What we advocate is a program with the main goal and objective of building and developing long-lasting relationships with physicians. And you cannot build a relationship when you're sitting behind a desk in an office, doing work behind a desk and making phone calls. You must get out and meet with your referring physician base. So again, with the goal of building and developing and diversifying your physician referral base, typically the way we structure this is we would first stratify your physician referral base into three groups. The first group being the A physicians or primary physicians. Those are the physicians that refer to you very frequently. They're, let's say, your top 10 physicians. After that, the second group are your B physicians or secondary physicians. Now, they're your referrals that are sending you patients, but may not even be aware that they're sending you patients, and you have not built a relationship with these physicians. And my partner Dennis Bush calls these splitters. They may send you some patients, but they're not currently a strong referring physician. That's the area that we believe gives you the greatest opportunity, is to build and develop relationships with those B or secondary physicians. The third group are your C physicians or tertiary physicians, and they're physicians that you want to get out and meet with and explore whether or not they could be long-lasting referral relationships. So what are we selling when we have a physician liaison go out into an office? We're selling two things. We're selling consistency of your physical therapy practice, and then we're also selling consistency and responsiveness. So when we don't provide that consistency, that consistent process, we are going to guarantee responsiveness, and we're going to guarantee that by your physician liaison being fully and ready and capable of responding to any issues that you have with the referral process. So again, they're selling consistency and responsiveness. The other key factor to this is that what you want to train your physician liaison to do is, again, to get out and build relationships. Well, the way you build relationships is you have to establish needs. You have to establish what is it within the referral process for the physician will make it easier for that physician to refer patients to your physical therapy practice or your rehabilitation business. The physician liaison then creates and responds with solutions. When you find and create a solution to a need that a physician has, you then can start the building blocks of developing a relationship. And we find once those relationships are formed, then you get the office staff, the clinical directors, and the clinicians engaged in meeting and building relationships with that physician. And those are physician relationships that will be long-lasting and in some cases forever. So start today, get your physician liaison, put a plan on paper, and make sure that physician liaison knows that they're going to be spending a lot of time out in their cars building, developing relationships with your physician referral base. I want to thank you again for tuning in to Martin Healthcare Advisors, and we appreciate you watching us. And thank you again to Alexander for doing this terrific taping job. and you all have a great afternoon.